I recognize the guitars behind me and the brand name. I also recognize this man here. And I recognize this man here. This is Tim.
Yeah.
Hi, Tim. How you doing?
How you doing? Yeah,
Great.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Tell us about the guitars, because they're beautiful and they're slightly different.
They are slightly different, although they've been the same for a long time, which is a bit of a contradiction. So
It's my fault, sorry.
Newman started in the late 1970s with the world's first ever guitar tech called Ted Nugent-Jones, teched for Keith Richards. Wanted to set up a guitar company, so Keith Richards gave him $30,000 to do so, and they came up with this shape, and it's been the same shape since 1978. And the first one they did was a 5-string guitar to supplement Keith Richards' Telecaster. It kind of went in the doldrums a bit around the sort of 90s and 2000s, came back about 8 years ago, and Billy got behind it, and now he's playing them regularly and has done for the last 5 or 6 years. They've changed, although the outline shape's the same. They've now got honeycomb chambering in them, they've got chambered necks, they've got graphite reinforcements in the necks, and they've got the 𝙤𝙤𝙢𝗏 pickup swapping in them. But as I say, Billy, we took some to him a couple of weeks ago at lunchtime, and he played them in front of 25,000 people that night. One of them was a bass, and we'd never made a bass before. And in 4 weeks, we produced a bass, and 𝗬𝙁 played it on stage for ZZ Top, which was great.
I love it. I love that about Billy, that regardless of, well, be careful what I'm saying here, but Billy can sound like Billy through almost anything, but because he's Billy, he can choose what he wants to choose to play through.
Yeah.
And it must be quite an honor to be that choice.
Yeah, absolutely. And we freaked the tech out. Is obviously 𝗬𝙁, who was the tech for Billy, and then has now become the bass player. He's got a new tech, so he's new to the job. We took him the guitar because it's got the 𝗤𝙤𝙢𝗏 pickup swapping system in it, and they were going to play them that night. He was like, shit, what happens? Have I got to tech every pickup? But because we make we've made Billy's pickups for 10, 15 years, and it's got exactly the same pickup in it. He went to the rack and it pretty much registered, because all our pickups are just precise, pretty much registered that the setting he'd got for other Whisker Buck guitars just worked with this one. So they were able to play them that night.
Right. Well, we're going to talk about 𝗤𝙤𝙢𝗏 in another video.
Yeah.
But regarding these guitars, how popular are they, and how quickly has Billy helped you make these, I don't know, a desirable instrument?
So that's relatively new. So for the last 8 years, they've only been made in America, with 5 high-quality luthiers in America, and they've made about 20 to 25 guitars a year only, all pre-ordered. Billy's had half a dozen of that, so he's had like a quarter of 1 year's production. Other famous people have had them, and collectors. But then we've been working with the guy who owns Newman now for the last year and agreed a licensing agreement to manufacture them in the UK. So we're only 3 or 4 months into this. But without doubt, with Billy's help, if you see them in front of, he's touring the world with these now. For the rest of the year, he'll tour with those guitars. Undoubtedly helps.
Fantastic. Well, Tim and I are going to come back and do a video about Guitar X, so we will see you over there. And I'll link it somewhere on the screen through the magic of YouTube. Thanks for watching. We'll see you over there.
Thank you.